Hello, and welcome back. The Cavs score a huge win, plus more insanity from Kawhi Leonard. All this, plus movie and toy news. I'm your host, Jeremy Guerin, and you are watching Pointlessly Relevant Daily. Cue awesome music! Wednesday night, there was a huge test for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It was kind of a quasi-test because they still don't have a couple of their players back yet. Tristan Thompson is still down with injury, so is Larry Nance Jr. Both are expected to be back within the coming weeks. Will that be enough time to assimilate them and get ready for a playoff run? I don't know. But the current state of the Cavaliers played the Toronto Raptors Wednesday night. Why this is important is because Toronto is right now the team that people are expecting to make it out of the East. They've had an incredible season. They've got a really good bench. It appears that DeMar DeRozan has really stepped forward and taken his game to a new level. So a lot of people are favoring them to make it into the finals and not the Cleveland Cavaliers. But everybody knows in order to do that, they got to be able to get past LeBron. Wednesday night, they came into Cleveland, and at first they looked really good. They had people coming off the bench playing well. But then the second half came around, and LeBron started becoming LeBron, coming up with, I believe, 34 points and 17 assists. No turnovers. His players started hitting clutch threes and other clutch shots. They started tightening up on defense where they could. Defense is not their go-to thing, but in those moments when they need a stop, they have shown the ability to get a stop. LeBron's taking over the game. Meanwhile, DeMar DeRozan is starting to disappear. Meanwhile, those other players are starting to not hit those threes. And the Cavaliers come back and win this game. Is that a big victory? Yes, it is. It's kind of hard to see just how much. I mean, you come into LeBron's house, even if you're the best team in the league, you shouldn't be favored to win that game. However, it's still a big win. Why is it a big win? Because right now, the way the Cavs have been playing and the way Toronto has been playing, it looked like they were going to go into the playoffs and the Cavs weren't even going to be close. It looked like it was going to be a runaway series from the Toronto Raptors. They showed tonight, however, that no, they can still play. The big thing is LeBron James has a secondary go-to guy with Kevin Love, and Kevin Love is comfortable in that secondary position. Throw him in that third option, and he just gets lost. However, that second condition looks really good. How good? Well, keep in mind, with the game on the line, late in the game, LeBron James cuts into the defense, pulls in that defense, and kicks it out to the man he trusts, Kevin Love, and Kevin Love hits a clutch three, and that pretty much seals the game. That is fairly huge. That being said, once you get into the playoffs, you look back at these games and said, yeah, well, that doesn't matter now because now we're in the playoffs. All it shows is that, yes, Toronto has a lot of work to do if they think they're going to get past LeBron James and get to the finals. I think that's kind of put it into people's minds that, no, the Cavs are still the beast of the East, and they're going to be going to the finals. Now, can they compete against a Western Conference team in those finals? That remains to be seen. But we will see. In further news... Achoo! I feel better. Okay. Things are getting even crazier with Kawhi Leonard. After a recent defeat, the Spurs players decided to get with Kawhi Leonard and just say, hey, if you would just come back, we have a shot at a title. Evidently, he's looked good in 3-on-3 and 4-on-4 drills. It looks like he's ready to go. But Kawhi Leonard is insisting, nope, I'm not ready to go because my personal doctors, not the team doctors that extended Tim Duncan's career, Manu Ginobili's career, and all these other guys, not them, no, my team doctors have said that I shouldn't play. This is really starting to look weird. There are reports saying that there was some shouts involved. However, players have disputed that. Of course, they would do that. Manu Ginobili made a statement that could be taken as how disappointed they are, or it could just be taken as he's just trying to keep it real. Things are looking really weird with the Spurs and Kawhi Leonard and their relationship going into this summer. They have the opportunity to extend him to the Supermax. If he says no to that, what will the Spurs do? Probably start looking for suitors who can put together the best package. I think the best package they could get would either be from the Celtics or from the Lakers. And make no mistake, Kawhi Leonard has a little bit of power because he's basically going to say, hey, I might not sign an extension for anybody but the Lakers. Because keep in mind, he's from LA, he has a house in LA, and if you've seen my Where Will LeBron James Go videos, particularly the Goes to LA video, they have a chance to trade for Kawhi Leonard, sign LeBron James, and either sign another superstar or a couple of other high-level role players. So this is really getting weird. We'll see what happens. Does he sign the Supermax this summer, or does he leave them? I don't know. But hey, this is a part of the reason of why we won. In further news, the Black Panther is set to make history. It is looking like it is going to finish as the third all-time grossing film. A huge win for Marvel. They knew that they had a really good film on their hands. They didn't know how good. And for whatever reason, this film has marched on. It's going to take the number 3 spot. It's actually going to have made more money than the original Avengers film. It is a very great film. You can see my review on the MCU top films. For me, I have it ranked number 5 in the MCU films. But economically, it will be the number 1. That is for about another month, and then the Infinity War comes out. But I digress. Also in movie news, April 25th, Netflix is set to release the film Psychokinesis from South Korea. Now, you know I love South Korean films, but this one particularly has me interested because Song Hye-yeon, I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, has done this film called Psychokinesis. Why is that a big deal? You might have heard of his last film that he did. It's called Train to Busan, i.e. one of the best zombie flicks ever. So I am definitely looking forward to this. Netflix also has a lot of other really interesting things coming. April 13th, season 1 of their show Lost in Space is being released. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm actually a fan of the original, very campy science fiction show, but this one looks really good in Netflix fashion. It looks modern, it looks up to date. It looks like a really good production value. However, we do have another treat coming up on Netflix. In fact, March 30th, they are going to release a movie called The Titan. It stars Sam Worthington, an actor I actually really enjoy. The guy just does really well in action roles. It's a sci-fi action horror film. Evidently, there is another science fiction apocalypse taking place, and they're going to try to send military and astronauts to another planet. But in order to do that, they have to make them superhuman. But in doing that, they do something wrong. This actually kind of sounds like the story of the Abomination and the Incredible Hulk. Anyway, it looks good. I'm excited to see it. Now on to toy news. Something I'm really excited about. X Plus affiliate Star Ace Toys is set to release the pre-orders for the Kong 30cm line figure. Now this will be the one from Kong Skull Island, and as you see in the pictures, they have done a really good job of portraying Kong from Skull Island. I really enjoyed the movie. I love the 30cm lines from X Plus. I'm looking forward to seeing what Star Ace is able to do with this. I can't wait to add this to my collection as well. Pre-orders for this is supposed to go out next week on March 26th. You can probably find it on BigBadToyStore.com. Hopefully GetXPlus.com will have it. I really enjoy GetXPlus.com. It is a subsidiary page to Flossies.com, another good toy store, another good online toy store. So be looking for that. That is all we have today. Thank you so very much for watching. This is Jeremy Guerin at Pointlessly Relevant. Stay pointlessly relevant. Cue awesome closing music!